lovelies. Welcome back to this beautiful channel. If you are new here, hello, hi, how are you? My name is Shonnetta from goldenlineage.com, and here on this powerful, abundant YouTube channel, I love to make tarot pick-a cards, tarot readings like this one, and other spiritual related videos. All right, so if that is something that interests you, you would like to see more of this content on your feed, be sure to subscribe to this beautiful growing family. All right, and while you are subscribing, make sure you ring that post bell notification bell down below so you stay updated and you do not miss out when homegirl, when sister posts future videos like so. You already know, let's go, period. All right. Welcome, you guys. Welcome back to this beautiful channel. Welcome to another weekly forecast reading. All right, you guys are, starting to get in the flow of the new setup, okay? Welcome to the collective reading for the weekly forecast. And part 2 will be the pick a card selection for the weekly forecast. So part 1, part 2. You are watching part 1, all right? You are now watching Disney Channel. Head ass. But yes, you guys, I'm super excited. We're starting the week off with a powerful full moon in Leo, okay? If you have yet to already, make sure you educate yourself on how this is going to affect you, what energies you will be feeling, and how you can strongly use this full moon in Leo to the best of your abilities to harness this energy and amplify it, okay? So be sure to check it out if you have yet to already. If you've already watched it, you are up to date. You know the vibes. So let's get into the collective, okay? So all the decks that I will be using in this reading, this collective reading, will be in the description box. You already know how I'm rocking over here, but we are using the Everyday Witch Tarot, okay? One of my faves. Okay, and we're gonna just go ahead and jump right into it. So you guys get comfortable, grab your water, maybe grab some rose quartz, your favorite crystal, just to vibe with. Maybe even grab a notepad, take some notes. But yeah, with all of that being said, let's dive into it. Okay, so jumping right into it, we are starting the week with a powerful full moon in Leo, like I mentioned in the introduction of this video. Okay, starting the week, Sunday, the 9th of February, there will be a full moon in Leo. Full moons is the powerful time to release, to purge, okay? To really focus, what are your goals and what's keeping you from reaching your goals, okay? I'm not going to go all depth into it because I already made a video on it, but be sure to check that out. But that's a powerful way to start off the week, okay? Bold, bright, radiant. The full moons are happening in Leo, okay? It's going to be a full moon in Leo, so it's going to be positive. It's going to have, very vibrant energy. So that's something to look forward to. Start off the week Sunday with a beautiful self-care ritual, as a part of your full moon ritual. That would be very beneficial. But of course, you do you, all right? But yeah, like I was saying, beginning of the week, the moon will be in Leo, but then quickly it will be shifting into Virgo right after, okay? So we're going to be feeling a little bit of the moon in Leo moon energy, which that's basically the energy to build your confidence, focus on yourself, focus on you, your appearance, okay? But then when the moon shifts over into Virgo, we're going to be more analytical. We're going to be focusing more on processing our ideas, our thoughts, okay? Things of that sort, okay? Being very detail oriented, looking at the details, reading the fine print. When the moon is in Virgo, beginning of the week, it will be very beneficial to organize things, finish organizing stuff, do paperwork that you've been neglecting. That's a powerful time to do your taxes. Just stuff of that nature, studying, reading up a good book. These are all, beginning of the week vibes. So let's go ahead and see what card that was, and then let's get into the collective. King of Swords, okay? So the King of Swords just jumped out. So beginning of the week, we are going to be in this energy. And when I look at King of Swords, I look at this as somebody that's very intelligent. This is somebody that's very wise. And this is somebody that you can trust because, instead of just talking, this is somebody that takes their time to back up what they're communicating. So they do their research. They make sure that they're not going to be out here looking silly, giving people misinformation. And it's so silly. It's not silly. It's so beautiful because, like, the King of Swords identifies my energy. Like, this is the card in the tarot. Like, that is, like, my signifier. So I'm going to be at home beginning of the week, but King of Swords energy, all right? Putting your foot down, studying, getting into some literature, all right? And overall, I just feel like this is the energy of perfecting our crafts. When the moon is in Virgo, beginning of the week, perfectionism. I feel like that's something to look out for, especially if you're too hard on yourself or hard on other people. That's something that we want to steer clear from beginning of the week. So with all of this being said, I'm just being a chatty Cathy right now. Let's go ahead and pull some cards, if I can shuffle correctly. All right, Spirit. All right, come through, Spirit. Let us know. What can we all expect the week ahead as a collective? What's coming our way? What can we expect? What can we look out for? What's the overall energy around the week ahead? February 9th all the way to the 15th. What's coming our way? What can we expect? What can we look out for? What's the overall energy around the week ahead? Tell us all about the beginning of the week, the middle of the week, the end of the week, okay? Back of the deck energy, we have Queen of Cups. So these two cards here, I guess this is just gonna be like the overall theme around the week. That's what I'm feeling. Again, back of the deck energy, again, another overall energy supporting us. And then we have beginning, middle, and end. So let's dive in it. We're just gonna go with the flow. So beginning of the week, like I said, the moon will be in Leo, then it will be shifting into Virgo. So we can expect that energy. And what do we have here? The sun, Leo energy, okay? Spending time with family, spending time with friends, spending time with people that we love and we value, we treasure their company, all right? Beginning of the week, I also see just enjoyment, happiness, having fun. Do something that you love. Sunday, the 9th of February, be sure to do something that you enjoy. Put yourself first. Treat yourself however that may be, however that may manifest. This is the time to do so. I see that at the beginning of the week, even though we do have 9 of Wands next to the sun card always adds positivity no matter what the cards are around it. So beginning of the week, I'm getting a strong sense that these cards are a little bit backwards. So the sun should be first and then the 9 of Wands, okay? Because I see like the 9 of Wands energy is more so like when the moon is in Virgo. That's what I'm feeling here. So the imagery on this card here, it's actually very interesting. This is a woman. She looks like very frantic, like she's going through a lot. She's wounded. Her head's bandaged, okay? So she's not being able to think clearly. She has a lot going on, and she's just like in fight or flight, okay? Like where she's just like, what do I do next? I don't know what to. She's not thinking properly. So beginning of the week, be sure, like if you're stressed, if you feel like just things are being thrown at you left and right, like you can't catch a break, be sure to take some time out, take some deep breaths, let the oxygen go to the brain so you can think properly, so you can see from all different sides of the situation, so you can maneuver yourself out of these difficult situations, okay? Don't be too critical of other people. And also, beginning of the week, when the moon is in Virgo, if people are being very critical or judgmental of you, this is the energy to just steer clear from it. Nine's vibration, it's completion. You know what I'm saying? Completing, wrapping it up, all right? So if that's the case, bye. Surround yourself beginning of the week with people that make you happy and steer clear from stressful situations, or don't give stressful situations all of your energy the beginning of the week. That's very important. That's very, very, very important. I feel like with the back of the deck energy being Queen of Cups for this week, the overall energy is, emotionally being happy and surrounding ourselves with people that make us feel good, people that make our heart feel really good. You know what I'm saying? Because the full moon, beginning of the week, that energy will kind of just be reflecting throughout the whole week. So that's all about heart, happiness, love, self-love, okay? So that's energy. That's what I'm seeing the beginning of the week. Steering clear from confrontation, all right? And also, like the 9 of Wands energy, it's also being very guarded. You know what I'm saying? Having trust issues, not knowing who you can let in fully. So if that's the case, that's something that we should all be releasing this full moon in Leo beginning of the week as a collective, okay? So let's go ahead and shift to the middle of the week. Now, after the moon is in Virgo, middle of the week, the moon will be shifting into Libra. And when the moon is in Libra, beautiful. Middle of the week looks very radiant, happy. So when the moon is in Libra, this is a perfect time for us to spend time with friends, catch up with friends, hang out with people that we enjoy. You know what I'm saying? We have the Chariot, which is ruled by Cancer, and Cancer's, all about the home and, family, friends. So again, the Chariot, I see, some of us as a collective, we might be taking a trip middle of the week, and I feel like the trip will be very powerful with the 3 of Wands, okay? And it's very beautiful because after we have the full moon beginning of the week, middle of the week when the moon is in Libra, Libra, we're going to start to feel that motivation, because remember, the full moon in Leo is actually going to amplify our dreams and make our dreams happen, because there is going to be a sextile going on around that time. All right, so that's very powerful. So by the middle of the week, we're going to have the motivation and we're going to be like, yes, I want it. I want to do it. I'm going to do it. And I feel like for a lot of us, collective, we're going to be faced with some sort of decision, but I feel like whatever this decision is, it will be very beneficial for us to go through with it and, just listen to heart. Three of Wands, it's all about, fire, our passion. So listen to heart, okay? But for a lot of us, middle of the week, I see that things are going to be taking off. So perhaps your manifesting ritual, it might be manifesting way quicker than you expected. So very powerful. But the Chariot, it's card number 7 in the tarot. Growth, okay? Forward movement, progression, a lot of learning as well. So that's something to take into consideration, okay? And then ending the week after the moon is in Libra, it's going to be shifting over into Scorpio. And I find it so powerful that on Valentine's Day, February 14th, the moon is in Scorpio, okay? And so when the moon is in Scorpio, our emotions, how we feel and how our emotions make us feel, very deep. You know what I'm saying? So it's interesting that the moon's going to be in Scorpio on Valentine's Day. You guys always know what I say when the moon's in Scorpio: hot, passionate, okay, sex, okay, doing that thing, okay? So don't be afraid ending the week to express your feelings and to communicate how you feel. All right, Two of Swords. And again, this is another card for the collective that this week, in some way, shape, or form, we're all going to have to face a decision or make a decision. And depending on what you have going on, it could be a really positive decision, or you might be afraid to make this decision. You might be afraid to take a risk. And so what I'm hearing here is Spirit is communicating with all of us as a collective, ending the week, middle of the week. Don't be afraid to take a leap of faith. Take the leap of faith. Go after your dreams. Follow your heart, okay? Because I see, like, for a collective, Queen of Cups, she's pregnant here. All right, so we are all, as a collective, giving birth to something very beautiful. And it's important for us to fuel our dreams, fuel our visions with love, okay? With that heart chakra energy, so it can grow and flourish and become beautiful. So with Temperance being in reverse, ending the week, this is the energy of, don't be impatient. The day, and I always say this, the day that you plant the seed, with the full moon ritual, it might not be the day that it comes to fruition. Give the universe time, okay? Give your spirit guides and ancestors time to shift energies on a spiritual level so you can see it on the physical realm, okay? Give energies time. Give the universe time, okay? And don't be upset if it's not coming overnight. You know what I'm saying? Patience is a virtue. All right, patience has been a message for the collective that's been coming through for a while, okay? And don't just make impulsive decisions. That's also what I'm seeing here with the Two of Swords. Really think clearly. It's interesting because the Two of Swords, she's blindfolded. The Nine of Wands here, her third eye is covered up. For some people, the collective, I'm seeing that we won't be able to think clearly. Our head will be focused on so many different things. So with all of that being said, it's very important for us to ground ourselves, especially if there's a big decision that you need to make this week, or even if you just feel stressed or a little bit out of it, ground yourself. And before you make any decisions this week, really connect with, your intuition. Don't ignore your intuition this week, okay? But remember, back of the deck energy is Queen of Cups, so make all decisions with love, all right? Don't just do it for the wrong reasons. And also, really connect with people that you love this week, expressing your love, a lot of gratitude, expressing gratitude for everybody as a collective. When was the last time you wrote in your gratitude journal? When was the last time that you did that? Okay, so this is a week where we should pick it back up. All right, because this card that did come through here is the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so this is the energy of we haven't really been committed to something like we said that we were. So whatever as a collective, you may have, fallen off, whether it's the gym, you've been slacking with the gym, you've been slacking with your diet, you've been slacking with expressing gratitude, you've been slacking with meditation, whatever it is, Spirit is communicating, it's okay. Sometimes, we fall off a little bit, but by the middle of the week, when the moon is in Libra, I'm seeing that we're going to get that fuel to get back up and keep going. So don't get discouraged. You know what I'm saying? Don't get discouraged if you have fell off a little bit. Things happen. You know what I'm saying? Capricorn season was heavy. It's okay. Just know that the King of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, this is Spirit telling us, now it's time to get back to business. All right, now it's time to, be the real deal. You know what I'm saying? Do the real thing. All right, so with all that being said, I'm going to see if I can get any more messages here. Can we get any more messages for the collective? What can we all expect as a collective from February 9th all the way to the 15th? What can we all expect? What is the overall energy around the collective for the week ahead? Spirit, what would you like us all to know, Spirit? Come communicate with us. What would you like us to know? All right, so back of the deck energy here, we have the snowflake. So overall, again, with whatever comes our way this week as a collective, we need to be very precise. I feel like for so many people, there's going to be a big decision, and you want to make sure that you're in the correct headspace when making these decisions, okay? Because remember, we are experiencing the Pluto-Saturn conjunction, and whatever we do during this Pluto-Saturn conjunction will be setting the tone for the next 34 years of our life. This is very serious. If you have yet to already, make sure you watch that video of mine. I go in depth and I talk about the Pluto-Saturn conjunction. All right, but the snowflake card, this basically talks about precise, okay? Handle whatever comes our way carefully, okay? We need to be very careful because, fragile energy here. All right, very precise. Let's go ahead and see what else is coming through here. All right. So a woman, we have a woman card. So as a collective, a woman will be playing a big part in all of our lives. I'm not sure what this is about. The decision may involve a woman of some sort. That's a message. All right. Last time a man card came up in one of my collective readings, it was pretty serious. A man, Kobe Bryant really did impact all of us as a collective, and we were all as a collective talking about it for a good amount of time. So with this week, there will be a woman, and it could be a woman of color, a woman that has pigment in her skin, melanin in her skin. That could be. She could even have curly, wavy hair. That's what's coming through, but that's something to pay close attention to. We also have the Hanged Man. So this week, it's very important. Spirit's wanting us to get in tune with our spirituality. This is Neptune's energy. So again, if you have been slacking with your spirituality, with your meditation, with your cleansing, your rituals, or you've just been falling off with your spell work, whatever it is, Spirit is communicating that this is the week to get back up, because if you haven't been thinking clearly, if you've just been on autopilot, that's a no-no, okay? The Spirit even gave us the owl, okay? And the owls, they represent intuition, connecting with our intuition. So this week, it's very important to see the whole picture, handle things carefully. Spirit's wanting us to see through the facades, okay? Secrets will be lifted this week. Insight, we will be getting insight, and Spirit's also wanting us to be wise and aware of our surroundings this week, especially if you're traveling. You want to be aware of your surroundings. You want to study, do research before you go anywhere or go with just anybody. This is what I'm hearing. So that's something to really take into consideration as a collective. And then we also do have the moose and the firefly, okay? So the moose here is all about being calm, cool, and collected, spending time alone, being independent. Our attitude is everything this week as a collective. And overall, just stepping into our power and going after our dreams. I really feel like the full moon beginning of the week will be charging us up with a lot of powerful energy. And then the firefly here is all about illumination, chemistry, soul spark, someone very exceptional, magic and attraction. So it is a very good week to do rituals, spell work, candle magic. It's a very good week for that. The energy is very powerful. So these are all things to take into consideration, you guys. But remember, a woman will be affecting all of us deeply as a collective, somehow, some way. And remember, before you travel, make sure that you do your research. You know exactly who you're traveling with, and you be able to see the facades, okay? If somebody seems a little bit iffy, do your research, evaluate it, and make sure before you make decisions this week, collective, we are grounded and we are trusting our intuition. All right, so everybody, that was the collective reading for the week ahead from February 9th all the way to February 15th. okay? Comment down below. Let me know. Do you already feel this energy? Do you know what this is about? Do you know who this woman is? Let me know down below. I'm going to go ahead and move over into the pick a card selection of the weekly forecast. So if you have yet to already, make sure you head over and watch that right now. But yeah, you guys, I love you guys so much. And this was beautiful. It was interesting, but beautiful. All right, I will see you guys in my next one. Bye, guys.